Welcome to Managerial Accounting Systems, Accounting 858. This semester, we're going to study accounting and managerial accounting from the standpoint of the manager. How can accounting information benefit you? And before we do that, I wanted to review the syllabus together. So that's what we'll do right now. So if you haven't got a copy of the syllabus in front of you now, you might go into the syllabus section. Have a look and we'll review this together. So you should have had some instruction on financial accounting before this class. So Principles Accounting, Accounting 250 at UNK, or Finance 490 would introduce you to financial accounting before you went into finance. Either one of those would get you ready for this class. Instructor, hello, I'm Steve Hall. I'm your instructor. Professor Hall, I had a PhD in accounting and was a CPA for a number of years. If you want to contact me, I will log onto the class almost every day. I'm here most days, and most times I'll remember to get on. I probably won't do that on Sunday, but most days I will log on to the system and be able to answer your questions. Now, part of the learning of accounting is not just plugging numbers into a model. Okay, I've had students do this before. I present a model for a budget, and then they just want to plug the numbers into that model, and then think they've learned something. And that's not what we want to do here. Not what I want to do here. So a part of the joy and the benefit is going to be puzzling, digging in, working the problem, submitting your answer, finding out it's wrong, going back to the textbook, puzzling some more, and that's some of the benefits. So I don't really want to lead you along. I will demonstrate how to work things in our discussions. There'll be some demonstrations I'll put out there online. But I can help clarify concepts. I can help clarify expectations, those kind of things, okay? But I really want you to puzzle on those kind of problems and try to figure them out. So you can contact me through the discussion forum. There'll be one there just for questions for me. You can contact me at work, although I don't work every day in the summer, okay? You can email me. I'll check my email almost every day. But I prefer it in the forum because if you have a question and I answer for you, I'd like to be able to answer for everybody else as well. Okay, the forum works best. Required materials is this cost management textbook right here. See that? And there it is with the, I can't quite get that on there, can I? ISBN. Problem with that ISBN is I'm not sure it gets you the Connect, the McGraw Connect system. Okay, so you need to buy the textbook and the McGraw-Hill Connect homework managing system. Okay, and that's because you're going to do most of your homework online, and it will be able to grade it right there for you. So that's what you need. That book with the homework management system called McGraw-Hill Connect. Of course, description and analytical investigation and discussion of accounting information and its use for internal management purposes. So we're going to look at determining the cost of things, controlling the cost of things, measuring performance, and doing some planning and making special decisions. So we'll concentrate our time. And the course objectives are there, and you can look through those if you like. Go to course expectations. We're going to do this in weekly cycles. Okay, so we begin and ends on Monday at 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Weekly cycle requires that you read the textbook, watch some presentations, and demonstrations, which I will have recorded. Some of those demonstrations, you'll just be able to click them. Others, you'll have to go to software we call Echo 360. There should be an Echo 360 tab in the course. Okay, you hit the Echo 360 tab, and it will have a list of all the recordings for the class. And you want to watch those. So that's just my lecture. Okay, my lecture and demonstration of problems will be there in Echo 360. You want to do those. Then you want to also engage in the class discussion and complete homework assignments, all in that week. Okay. So everything's due on Monday at 10 p.m. And if there's any intermediate things, like in discussion board, they'll be on Thursday. So everything's due either Thursday or Monday. On Blackboard, the course is divided into 6 modules. We complete 1 module each week. The module will contain the reading assignments we need to do, the discussion questions, and my presentations, and the homework assignments that you want to complete. Although the homework sometimes you have to complete are numbered, like they're on the back of the back of the chapter of your textbook. On Connect, they'll be renumbered. The first one I put on your homework assignment will be number 1 and 2 and so on. So anyway, you'll be able to find all of those homework assignments on Connect and work them there. There'll be a discussion forum for homework problems and cases, so you'll be able to discuss that homework with the students in the class if you like. In a normal semester, we would teach this class as 3 hours per week, and then you'd put in 2 or 3 hours more work outside for every hour inside. And so you're looking at 5 to 6 hours per week. And I've done the calculation, and that comes up to 144 to 192 hours during that 15 or 16 week semester. But we're only meeting for 6 weeks. So if you divide all that by 6, you get 24 to 32 hours per week. You need to set aside that amount of time. Now, some weeks you might need a little less, some weeks you might need more. Some students, okay, some students might need less. It's an average, but some students will need more. Okay, so set aside the time to do the reading, to do the homework, to study, to watch videos, to discussion, to be really successful. We have 2 exams, one after Module 3 and one at the very end. And you'll be required to find a proctor. Now, if you go into the eCampus website, the UNK website, go to eCampus. You go to student resources, then other resources, and then there'll be a proctor form there. You click on the proctor form, and it'll give you the form that you need to fill out and submit it to me. And your proctor, whoever you've chosen, will need to fill it out. And we'll get it in, and then also gives you instructions about how to do it and who the proctors can be. Okay. So when you take an exam, it will be taken on Blackboard. There's a password protected, and I will be sending the password to your approved proctor. Okay. And I know we have 15 students in the class. I know 14 of you, the proctor idea is just extra work. But on average, we have, 5 to 10% of students who try to get away with something. Okay, so there'll be a proctor. I'm going to give you a lot of time for the exam. You'll have a couple hours or so. But once you start it, you got to finish it. Okay. And the rules are you can use your textbook for the exam. Use that textbook. But you can't do any searching. No search on the internet for answers. Okay. So there you have it. You're going to have a proctor and follow the rules on that proctor form. I've got on your syllabus the actual URL there, so you can copy that and paste it into your web browser, and you can come up with that form. Or, like I said, just go into eCampus, student resources, other resources, and it'll be there. Now we come to the idea about a discussion board. So I found, traditionally we've done a little discussion board topic or question for each week, and I found something I think that works better. So what I'm going to do is put you in groups. Now it looks like we have 15 students in the class right now. That could increase or decrease, but we have 15. That would be 3 good groups. And what happens is that you'll have a question for the week. It's either for 1 week or for 2 weeks, depending on the nature of the question. And your job is to read that case, read that question, give your best answer. And then once all the students in your group have done so, then you want to work together to come up with the best answer. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grade your discussion 50% on how correct the group answer was and 50% on your contribution. Okay. Now, if you make no contribution, you don't get any points. Okay. So a reasonable contribution, and you get points for the group answer. And then I go back and judge the nature of your contribution. Okay. So if you were to log into this thing and say, I have no idea how to solve this problem. And then people in your group log in and they solve the problem, and that was your only contribution to say, I have no idea how to begin, you don't get any points. Okay, but if you gave a reasonable answer And then as the group proceeded, you commented on everybody's answers to say, oh, well, yeah, I like that, but did you consider this? Then you get full points for the group answer and full points for your contribution. Okay, got everybody get this now? Group answer, your contribution, but you can't get the group answer without some meaningful contribution. Okay. All right, so whenever that question or case is assigned, you have till Thursday to give your initial answer. And then you have either, if it's a 1 week problem, till the next Monday, if it's a 2 week problem, to the following Monday, to get that group answer all together. And what I need in that group answer is some way to know which one's a group answer, okay? Because 5 of you all giving answers. I need you as a group to say, okay, we're going to take John's answer and use it as a group answer. And I need others in the group everybody in the group that agrees to say, yes, I agree, we're all going to take John's answer. That way I can say, okay, I got John's answer, it's the group answer, I'll grade it, and I can go back to each of your contributions and accept them. If you make a contribution but never, if you make an initial answer but never go in to say, make any more contributions or even to accept the group answer, well, then I don't know that you've agreed to the group answer, okay? So I need you to get in, give your initial answer, engage with the group, let me know what is you as a group have agreed on to be the answer, and that you personally have agreed that you will accept that as your group answer. Okay, that's a discussion. That's a discussion board. So since it's only 6 weeks, we'll in all probability have probably 3 or 4 questions or cases that will have to be addressed in groups on the discussion board. As I noted earlier, your homework is all going to be completed using McGraw-Hill Connect. So you want to make sure you've purchased the the textbook and access to McGraw-Hill Connect. And if you need any more guidance on how to get into this individual class, I'll give that to you as we get going. Now, in the first week, you got 1 chapter. It's a simple chapter. It's chapter 3. You might want to read chapters 1 and 2 before that, just to get up to speed and to get the context. But we're going to do chapter 3 and a few questions that are pretty light. So module 1, the first week's module, is very light on work. And that's because it might take you a while to figure out how to get into Connect and to learn how to use the system, okay? After that, it heats up fast, okay? The requirements are pretty hard and steady. You're going to have either 2 or 3 chapters every week for the rest of the class. And Connect will grade all of that for you. So you'll be able to input it. And if it's wrong, you'll be able to input it again. I'll normally give you 3 tries to get a correct answer. Okay. Grades. The 2 exams were 60% of your grade. Homework is worth 30%. The other 10% is the discussion board. Okay. And a fairly standard grading policy. 92 is an A, 90 is an A minus, 88 is a B plus, and so on. Academic dishonesty, we're going to follow the policy in the catalog. And students of discipline, those who are pregnant, we've got a statement on the syllabus. If you need an accommodation, get an official accommodation, let me know, and we'll work with you. You can't go halfway through the course and then just decide you want an accommodation. Or you can't just tell me you want an accommodation without having been through the disabilities office. Okay, so I need it to be official. I need it to be soon, at the beginning of class, and we'll take care of whatever it is you need. Okay, the last thing on there is the schedule. You'll notice again on the first week is chapter 3. It's pretty light. Second week is 2 chapters. Third is 2 chapters, and then proceeded like that until the 4th week, which has 3 different chapters you need to do. So it heats up. Now, we're not going to do every topic in all those chapters, so but all of the topics will be good for you to know. So you might read the chapter, go back and look at what the homework problems are, come back and read those sections a little more in detail, and then go watch the videos and then give that homework a try. Okay. I think that if you put in the time and the effort and take this serious, you're going to learn a lot of things here and some key concepts that will be useful to you throughout your careers. So I just want to say welcome, and let's get going.